welcome to the Man United show. We are live. And what a reaction. Yes, Nathan is so stunned that we're live. You could see by his face how happy he was. What a reaction. 4-2, the result finished against Leeds United. What's everyone's thoughts on the game? End-to-end, emphatic victory by Man United. Great game to watch for the neutrals. Jadon Sancho looking quality, as Garth said. Bruno Fernandez as well. Pogba looking good in the first half. Are things looking up for Man United after that game? Or was it just the rivalry of Leeds, which is a good thing? It shows that there's a lot of heart still in the team of Man United right now. What's your thoughts on today's 4-2 victory against arch rivals Leeds, Nathan?
It's Leeds, isn't it? It's just Leeds. We seem to always destroy Leeds. No matter what's going on with United, we seem to be battering Leeds no matter what happens. So I'm going to take it as a one-off, but I'm happy that we've got our win while other teams around us won as well. So it was a must-win for us to go there and get the win. And I know when it comes to Leeds, for some reason, we don't actually need like too much firepower to get goals. I know that. And when we did go a little bit more offensive, by not playing two defensive midfielders, and Pogba obviously showed that quality that we need, isn't it? That if he's not playing, it's a lot of quality missed,
Yeah.
Man, he was on it. He was doing his bits, little flicks and tricks that came off lovely, and it's just things that you do out of nothing, and then it opens up doors for other things to happen, and it was lovely to see. But yeah, it's one of them games where once it went to 2-2, I can't believe it. I couldn't believe it. After 1-0, I got up quickly to go check something in the oven, and I came back in. It was 2-2. I couldn't believe it. 24 seconds later. And
It was.
Like, is this for real?
It was crazy.
No way. And I'm back.
What was it? How did Leeds get back in the game so quickly? Because it was two quick-fire goals from Leeds.
Yeah, it was an accidental first goal, so you can't do much about that. He's tried to cross it in back post, and it's snuck him right at the back, and it's done De Gea. He can't do nothing.
He didn't
about
mean
that.
He didn't mean that.
No,
he didn't mean that. Never.
No chance. And then Bruno got caught on it. I'm sure that's what I mean. I saw when Bruno got caught on it. I came in; it was already in the net. So, and then I see the replay, and I see that they've pressured him. So we must have kicked off, gone back to Bruno. Bruno's looking up. The guy comes in and takes it off him, and he's down on the floor acting like he's been hurt. And then Dan James of all people go and put the ball in. And
I know it was a good cross though from Dan James. I was thinking that at the time. I thought, He did well. He did well.
He is best off the left. But we did keep him quiet pretty much anyway. So.
All right. We'll go to the comment section as well, but let's get to the player ratings. What's the comment section saying so far? Got the. Hello.
You got this.
Get in. I thought we were going to throw it away at 2-2. Yep, I know. Hackney Marsh's football, not much quality, but great entertainment, Steve says. Take that all day in those conditions. You got to take that. Yeah. It's a win right now. Yeah, I don't think anyone that's going for that top 4 spot needs to be thinking about how they've won games or anything. Everyone just needs to be getting those 3 points. The pressure is on everyone. The pressure is not letting off at anyone. Before we go forward, please smash that like and subscribe button if you are new to the channel. If you're watching on any of the other channels on Facebook, come over, change the settings so we can see you in the comment section. Smash that like as well. If you're watching on Twitter, make sure you come over to KS1 TV and join in the comment section. All right, first and foremost, David De Gea, Nathan.
Yeah, good. Obviously, we know what he's been doing of late. He's been really, really good this season. Most saves in the league as well. Not something we want. But yeah, he's done really well. Today, I don't remember much needed from him. I'm going to give him a 6. I don't think he obviously was called upon to do too much. The goal wasn't his fault. The second goal, you can't do nothing about. It's point blank, sliding. So to be fair, I'm giving him a 6. Not much to really say. It's just one of them games where you don't really need to talk about the keeper, do you?
All right, David De Gea gets a 6. Harry Maguire scores from a corner as well, which breaks the duck. which
I
breaks
was
the
thinking,
duck of
don't
about
do this.
140 odd corners. I say 130 something
139.
corners. Man United not scored from, and today, of all people, the Captain Marvel, Harry Maguire scores.
Yeah,
What's your
he
thoughts
done
on him
well today. He done okay. He's done all right. When called upon to do whatever he needed to do, he did well today. Didn't look out of place today at all. Didn't make any stupid mistakes and got himself a goal. So I'm going to have to give him a 7 for that. It would have been a 6 without a goal, but it's a 7 for that. I think he deserves a 7. The goals weren't his fault, although I did want to try and make it his fault for one of them. I'll play it. No, he's done well today. He's got a 7 for me. He's done all right.
Harry Maguire gets a 7 there.
Yeah.
Victor Lindelof.
Lindelof's done okay. I like the way, obviously, when he gets on the ball, he can do a bit on it. And obviously, to make that run through as well, I think, did we score from that? When he ran through, made a 1-2. Yeah, did he score? Did we score? Just trying to remember, did we score when he made that mazy run? Guys, help me out here. Did we score from that? But anyway, because of that extra little bit of something, he would have got a 6 other than when he... Yeah, we did score. I'm sure we scored. Yeah, I'm giving him a 7 as well. Just for that as well, for that extra bit of something going forward and creating something. Yeah, he deserves a 7. He deserves a 7.
Right. I think it's a 7. Some generous ratings this week from Nathan for some of his players that don't usually give good ratings to. So being very fair today, Victor Lindelof gets a 7. Aaron Wan-Bissaka
comes back in, the legs, the Spider-Man comes in and
really
tackles
solid
up the
tackles.
Place. Yeah, I love what he did there, winning challenges, and we knew we needed to come in here and make sure we quiet down any wing play from these guys. I think that's what he realised. Listen, Wan-Bissaka, you're the man for this. Get in there.
I was going to say, do you think that's why he was brought in? Because he's defensively sound.
Exactly. He's not going to let nothing through. Although you can see not playing a few games has got him tired, and he's picking up cramp towards the end of the game. So it's one of them ones where the players that did come in, they were never going to be as sharp and fit as the others. But they did. He didn't put a foot wrong today. He defended really well. I'm not sure about one of the goals. I think someone mentioned it could have been something to do with his fault. I didn't see it, so I'm going to give him a 7. It might be a 6. Let's be a 6. Let's be realistic here. He's getting a 6. He didn't make nothing happen going forward. Defended okay. Didn't really have to do too much. Tackled a few people with some nice slide tackles that you want to see from him anyway. So yeah, I'm giving him a 6. He's done well. It's a steady kind of normal game for him. Didn't really do loads going forward, did he? So yeah.
Right, I think it's a 6. Luke Shaw.
Luke Shaw didn't do much, to be fair. He needs to just, like we say, we need more from him. He didn't really do a lot. My boy was like, Shaw's been, he's been really poor today. I didn't see what he was seeing, but I think Shaw will get a 6 as well. I don't think he did enough to get a 7. He's done okay, but you want to see more from the fullback like Shaw, that we know what he can do. So I'm giving him a 6 today.
Yeah, I think one point I did notice Shaw wasn't looking good is when Leeds scored that first goal, and then in that little period there, it felt like Shaw's head had gone, and he was just not getting into the game. He was chasing shadows at points, so that might have been one of the points we was talking about. But I don't think Shaw was too great today. What are you getting him? Sorry,
6. I'll give him a 6. Not much more than a 6. Yeah, we've got the win. I'm sure the goals weren't his fault. He's not really done much going forward, not done much going defensively, but not out of place. So yeah, 6 makes sense to me.
All right. The infamous Paul Pogba. Since he's been back from his injury, he's been showing you what you're about to miss at the end of the season, isn't he?
Yeah, big time. But he's going to be a massive miss. There's not really many players that can replace that kind of talent. But yeah, he was the guy again. He was like head and shoulders above everyone else, flicking balls over people's heads and turning them and standing them up and going, chop, see you later, I'm gone. And he ain't even that fast. So for him to be able to do them kind of things and create chances out of nothing, it's like, man, Paul, you deceive people all the time, but you've got pretty much everything in the locker.
Mate,
He's
that
a
flick
he's
over
a,
his head. That flick
oh,
over his head.
mate.
That's just like, hey, you're taking the mick. You're taking the mick. And it
Yeah,
was.
he
It
gets
was
a 7 for
class.
me.
It
Yeah,
was class.
he gets a 7. He gets a 7. He did obviously get a little bit more tired, and we knew when the game was, was getting stretched. He did want to change it up, so it was a good time to take him off as well. We got to use him in that way when we got a team like we've got at the moment. We do have to use him in that way. So I'm going to give him a 7. Because if he went and scored or made assists, I would have given him an 8. So I'm going with Pogba 7. That's quite fair for me.
But if that's Pogba playing a 7, then
exactly,
yeah, it's levels definitely. Scott McTominay.
McTominay, he does what he does, isn't it? He tries to break up play. Didn't really do a lot. Got caught on the ball trying to run with it when the pitch is wet as hell. I was thinking, why are you trying to run with it there? Got a yellow card. Could have on another day got a red because he made a few too many fouls. Where the referees nowadays, they just give yellow cards for anything, for any kind of fouls. So he's lucky to have stayed on. But I didn't think he deserved to get a red card or anything. But again, he's like a 6. He didn't really do much. I could even give him a 5, but we won the game. I'm going to give him a 6. He did okay. Nothing special, nothing to write home about. But he is one of them players, isn't he? He's a break-up play guy. If he gets a chance, he could score a goal. And that's about it. He's not going to be doing anything more than that. So, yeah, I'd say high 5, but I'll give him a 6. We won the game, 6.
All right, he gets a 6 for Scott McTominay. Now, one thing I did notice about Scott McTominay, he fully knew what this game was about.
Yeah.
And I think that's what he had in his head today. I'm going to clamp a few bods and let the Leeds fans know that Man United are about today. So I've got a lot of time for that. That's why you need to. That's why you need people in the team that have come through the ranks and know the history of the club and what it's about to play against these teams. Otherwise, it gets lost. Bruno Fernandez.
Bruno was doing well today. Obviously, he's going to give the odd few balls away as usual, but he's lively and he's looking like a player that we always need in the side now. Unlike recent performances of about 5 games ago, he was kind of like nowhere to be seen doing anything. But now I feel like he's found his form again. He's got his goal. Did well with the goal as well. For some reason I can't remember how his goal went, but it's a header. Headed it down onto the floor. Great header. Link up with everybody, doing well. To be fair, I'm going to give him a 7 as well. I think he deserves a 7. He scored a goal and he's played well, so he's getting a 7 for me.
All right, Fernandez with 7. He's hitting some good form at the moment. It's good timing for Man United, especially with this last running towards the end of the season. You've got Pogba, Sancho, Fernandez hitting form, and that's exactly what you need. Jadon Sancho.
Sancho's the man. He is the man. Today's 2 assists, and he's just getting better and better. He's making use of the ball. The pitch was not good, but he still made use of the ball, kept the ball very well when he needed to, and was direct when he needed to, set people when he needed to, had a few shots as well. He did pretty much everything you need from your winger. So for me, man, he's getting an 8. He's done really, really well. He deserves an 8. 2 assists today. And just 3 games on the trot, he's been on it. Proper on it, the Dortmund Sancho that we want to see. I want to call him the Man U Sancho soon.
It will be soon.
When
he goes to the next level, that's where it's got to be the Man United Sancho.
Yeah, he's done well. He was basically the main man today. 2 assists. You got 2 assists and you're playing really well. Pogba played really well, didn't do any assists. Bruno played well, had 1 goal, but then Sancho played really well and 2 assists. So I'm going with Sancho getting an 8, and that's why he's getting his 8, deservedly so for me.
All right. Cristiano
Lingard.
Lingard.
Yeah.
Yes, Lingard.
Yeah, Lingard came into the game, worked hard. I didn't see much of him today. It's one of them ones where he's been waiting so long, waiting in the wings to get his chance. But then he's not match fit when he comes in, and he's going to need some games to get up to scratch. Now, whether he will get them games like Elanga and Rashford have had, that is yet to be seen. But I would like to see. I was happy that he was involved today, starting.
Why do you think he started?
He's trying. he hasn't had any game time, and he deserves it. You know, we know what he can do for West Ham, what he did for West Ham, and when he's on it, and we know that we're not firing on the right. You know, we're not firing with Elanga or Rashford. Give Lingard his chance to play his minutes and get sharp. Maybe next game, hopefully, he plays again, and then because we won this game anyway, let him get some more legs under him and see what he can do. Because I know he's got a bit about him. We know he's good when he's playing with players that can pop and move. So he'll be great for us when he's fully sharp and ready. So yeah, I'll be very, very happy when he does get his next game. I don't think he did too much today. I'll give him a 6. Probably, yeah, about a 6. He worked hard but didn't really do much.
Lingard gets a 6. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Ronaldo, I'm going with he should have scored that goal, but it did come a bit behind him, and he did try to get his leg on it. But another thing is the defender put his leg in the way, so he couldn't actually direct it straight forward. He had to kind of direct it to the left. So in the end, he would have done really well to have scored it, because he would have had to wrong foot the keeper and maybe lifted it higher. But because it's behind him, I can see why that's happened, and the keeper saved it in the end. Apart from that, he was lively. He was trying, but nothing really happened. And so I'm going to say he's got a 6 today. Like I say, it was quite lively, but nothing really coming off really for him. Yeah, so I didn't mind him on the pitch today. You know, some games I'm there thinking, bloody hell, man, you need to come off now. Like, you're not doing much at all. But today it's like, okay, if he gets a chance, probably going to score. But he didn't really get a chance. So yeah, a 6 is a fair thing there for me.
All right. Elanga.
Yeah, Elanga comes on. I like the fact that that Rangnick brought in Elanga on and Lingard, and I was expecting probably those two to come off as well anyway. I was thinking, is he trying to shore up the game with the other move? But I think it paid off really well. Elanga did okay, and then he scored as well. So he gets a 6. He's not going to get a 7 from me. He didn't do that much. He didn't do much at all, to be fair. But he was quite lively, popped the ball when he needed to simply, and then got in the right place for the goal. So, it didn't pull up any trees, but like I say, to get a goal is always great. So I'm happy. So, I mean, Elanga should have also got another goal at a certain point. Yeah, when it came through to him and then the ball got laid off by Bruno, I think. And then I was like, come on, smash that. And he's gone and like side-footed it, passed it back to the keeper. I was like, Elanga, no, you can't do that. So, yeah, he's done all right. Yeah, he's done all right. He got a 6. So words out of my mouth, yeah? Okay.
Elanga gets a 6.
Lingard, you're probably right there. Giving him a 6 might have been too much. To be fair, he probably got a 5. Yeah, I agree with that. Probably, I agree. Yeah, 5 there for Lingard. I was trying to be a bit nice for his first game back, but yeah, Lingard 5.
Okay,
Elanga
thank
6.
you very much. Change that. Elanga gets a 6, and Fred with an absolutely emphatic finish there. Absolutely,
we needed that.
Fizzer.
We needed that. Yeah. You know what? I was like, Fred, you've come on and you're ripping it today. Well, and then tomorrow you're going to come on. You're going to probably start and do very bad. It's like Jekyll and Hyde. What's going on here? But today he was on it. He was turning and threading balls through. He was running on it. He's got his chance, scores his goal. I'm like, Fred, you going in that little bit further up the field, lad. You're looking pretty good, lad. You're setting balls up. You're scoring goals. You get his shots. What is going on? So, yeah, I like what Fred did today. He definitely gets a 7 for me. He done very, very well. I was really, really impressed with his performance today. If he can just continue doing that, it would be great. But obviously, it can't be at the expense of Pogba, though. But, yeah, he did well. Yeah, he did all right.
So he gets, what'd you give him?
I give him a 7 because he didn't really put a foot wrong. He forced
and he scored a lovely goal.
Scored a good goal and and he set up. He gave a good ball through to Bruno and I think also Elanga, who didn't control it. So I was happy with that. And he turned up the man, like I said, and then he was just on the attack, forcing the play, penetrating. So I liked it, Everyone was knackered though. Obviously, Leeds were
Yeah,
by
that's
the
what you
end
want. If you are going to bring on a sub when everyone's blowing, like you want them to be after the opposition chasing shadows. That's what you want.
Yeah.
You want they want them to come in and bring the energy.
That last goal, you see the last goal where everyone was just walking, like everyone was so tired trying to take the ball off Sancho, Shaw, and Bruno in the corner, like pop, 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 and then it got through, and then he put Elanga in, and he scored. And like,
Leeds are never going to change the way they play. They're going to go toe to toe from start to finish, and they're always susceptible to conceding late goals when they do play like that because of fitness levels. Rafael Varane came on late.
Yeah, didn't really have a chance to do anything, really. I don't see him do anything. So if you come on the pitch, we said 6, but I think it's like 5, 6. It's a 6. I'll just give him a 6 as it is. I don't think he's going to get... You walk on the pitch, you're a 6. You walk straight off the pitch, you stay in a 6. Oh, I don't know about that.
Oh, yeah, go answer this one.
Listen, if he's playing every week, are you saying he's playing in the number 8 role or the number 6 defensive midfield role? I don't know, because it seems like he's better in the 8 role, the way it looks now. Like, giving him that kind of defensive responsibility, it might be a bit too much for him, because he can't keep the ball in tight spaces and stuff.
Yeah.
So that means you're going to have to take Pogs out, and I'm not putting him in front of Pogs. I'm sorry. So, yeah, Freddie's good. He's done well in the more attacking positions, to be fair. And that's the thing, it's weird, because I've always seen him as a defensive midfielder. But when he was at his old club, I think he was actually
an attacking midfielder. He was an attacking midfielder. I remember him. I remember Fred.
So, to be fair, it's not fair, but...
So, Paul, are you dropping McTominay? You're dropping
I'd play him
McTominay.
next. Yeah, I would play that. I would play Fred and Pogba. I would, all day. Because I think that would be the best combination that we've got at the club at the moment. And he can just, listen, you're doing the defensive role, Fred. Sorry, you're going to have to do it. You'll get about, snap people as much as you can. Try and just be a Kante. Just try and do what he does. And he has been very good at that in the past at times. So Pogba and him would be the best suit at the moment. And that's
but for Man United now, go on.
Yeah, I would say, like, if Matic was fit, then I would probably play Matic and thingy. But then that's because if Maguire wasn't playing, I'd play Matic. But since Maguire is playing, I can't play Matic, so I'll play Fred. Yeah.
But going forward, Man United need to bring in these specialist players in those positions and not
100%.
Get a player they think can do that position, and then it works out that actually he don't like playing there and it's not his best position 3 years down the line.
Exactly.
But then at the end of the season, you've not got to worry about Pogba anymore, and you're in a situation where you've got to now buy a replacement for Pogba. So
that's a tough one, mate. Very tough.
Very tough. Yes, drop Scotty. Freddie's much more mobile and less of a liability. There we go.
I think he's much more mobile, but more of a liability at times if you put him in defensive midfield. So it's one of them one. That's why you don't know which one to play, because one of them's like got one and the other one's got the other, and it's like none of them are like everything. So it's tough.
Mm-hmm.
I guess it's horses for courses.
It is. A few big games coming up. You've got Atletico Madrid on Wednesday, followed by a game at home against Watford on Saturday, which is surely you got to think you can win. And it's a big opportunity for Man United to start gathering points up that table. Surely, a derby against Man City coming up. Then they've got a 6-point out against Tottenham before the second leg of the Champions League against Atletico Madrid. Next couple of weeks is going to be some serious your face.
It's going to be good. It's fun when you win a game and it's like open like today. You kind of feel a bit more optimistic about the next games and stuff. We're playing Atletico; they're not doing so well. We're kind of a turn of a slight turn of fortune now. So we're probably seeing Atletico at the best time we can. And then we got Watford, which I'm starting to feel like, right, we should be able to get points against them because everyone's starting to pick up looking good. Mm-hmm. And then it's the City game, which you just got to say, okay, well, let's see one off. Let's see what we can do here. It's like a cup game. Let's see if we can get a result like Tottenham tried. So it's one of them ones. If we can go into winning those 2 games and then play City, to be fair, I won't be disappointed if we come and play City and get whooped. You know, it's not a surprise that we possibly could get whooped against a team like City. But you know, let's see how we do over the next 2 games first. I'm not saying we're going to lose against City because you know what we can do, but it would be very unlikely, I would say. That's just being real.
All right. So we will be having the post-match reaction straight after the game come Wednesday. And then don't forget our show on Thursday at 8 o'clock with Dale, O'Donnell, Alex, and obviously Nathan, of course. So that is all we have time for. Thank you for everyone who's joined us in the comment section. It was popping today. I love that. Let's keep that going. Let's keep the support going. If you are watching on any other channel, come over to KS1 TV and join us in the chat. Smash that like, smash that subscribe. Thanks for joining us today, Nathan.
It's been good. It's been good.
All right. Peace out, people. Stay safe and wash your hands.